Hey guys, what to draw today? I was wondering the same thing. What to draw today? Okay, I was looking for something and finally I got something like this. Okay, that's a little toy panda. Okay, I would say you can do that too. If you have a favorite toy, um, you can draw them. Okay, you can put a different position and feel like, oh, that's good, and then you can draw different angle. Okay, it's like last time we learned anime, and then you can draw your mommy, daddy, your brother and sisters, right? Okay, that's something we have to put that in use. We just not learn and finished. We use that kind of way to do something interesting, to make something really fun. Okay, so I put a position like sitting here, a walking panda, so I can do a position for fun, good position, and then we can draw together. Okay, you can follow me, then we can draw that together. Okay, first, like this panda, we feel like that is head is like an oval. Like before, we always make some kind of like outline. Okay, outline. I will draw a little darker, you draw lightly, because eventually we will erase, but I want you to see clearly, then I can just draw darker. It's hard to erase, but it'll be good for you if you draw gently. Okay, that's kind of part of a leg, head. You see that's half and half, about that much. Okay, a little shorter legs. Okay, and then the back here you can do another leg like here. Okay, another leg over here. Okay, doesn't look like anything, but later you will see. So the outline is really good. Okay, so it's like this way or this way. You can take a look and take your judgment. All right, let's do that. Use the normal way we learned, and we use that way. Okay, that's 2 ear like this on top of the head, so that's not a big deal. And then, like last time we draw anime face, we use the center line. Okay, we feel the center line is here for this panda, and the face may lean a little bit. That'll be even more interesting, right? So this head is accordingly, you can adjust that to be like that, and that's the center line. And then you can do a mouth like that, a little bit like this. Okay. Then the eyes will be on this line like this. Okay, a little bit lower than the center line. Okay, it's over here and here. So that'll be done for the face. Okay, and probably you can draw a nose around here. Okay, and normally the bear has this kind of mouth. Okay, mine doesn't have that clear, but I will just add something there. The eyes is pretty bright in the center, and I will do that here and here, and the ear is like this. We can change. We don't have to draw exactly the same, but we use what we feel comfortable to draw. The technique we already learned here. Right? Okay. So it's like this. And it'll be a little bit up and smaller on this side, wider on the other side. Okay, that'll be 2 legs. Okay, and now we can erase something we didn't want it. Okay, like this. of it, right? Okay, because the outline controlled outline, the width, the size of overall of panda. Okay, this one like the leg over here, okay, like a little curve over here. All right, okay. Then we can do normal way we have done with the shading. Okay, first the panda has like pretty dark of these part. Okay, this one erased. Okay, pretty dark on the eye, right? You know that, and usually has little curve like this. Okay, little curve like this, and the eyes is pretty dark. Okay, we can do dark first. Okay, and when we do the dark one, we can do gradual change. We learn, right? Gradually lighter, lighter, and lighter. Lighter and lighter. We do that. Okay, and here will be the same from darker to lighter and lighter. This is darker. And the center is a little bit darker, okay? You can recognize through there, but the ring is a little bit darker here, right? The center is a little bit brighter, okay? You get a little bit there. Okay, that's easy part, and the ear as well. Can do that too. Gradually lighter and lighter. You learn that technique and then you use here. And you can do on this part as well. Darker and lighter. This is the same thing. Looks good, right? And then we can do something else this time, because we want that have texture like eyes, body, so we start to do a little bit fur on the simple line. Okay, this line, see, I make it lighter. If you're pretty dark, you can start to erase these lines. Okay, but I still remain some print here, so you can still see that. What we are going to do is do the fur of the panda. So the fur is something like grow this way, right? But don't just do that simple everything. I rather to see you can do something like this, and another one like that. Okay, and they're different. Some shorter, some longer. Okay, something like this on the body. Okay, see, you can do the same thing of that on here, and they are shorter and longer, right? They are different, and you can do that on here, and they can go this way or go up. Okay, go up like this. And you can do some more of these, and some part is just empty and gapped, and get another group like that. So make them natural and random. Okay, a little bit random, and their size is a little bit different. no one are the same. Okay, see, it's nothing the same. Okay? You just keep doing this natural thing, and mostly it's like that, right? Don't do something like this all the same. It's not, and it is like this. Okay, and you keep going to do these things, even the bottom of the mouth. So you start to see this little panda, and you always can go back to do some part you think is not very good fur. You can do a little bit more. Okay, you can do a little bit more inside, right? So you can see this is kind of more realistic when you do the fur on the edge. Okay, you can learn what I'm doing the way, something like that, because they're furry little animal, so you can do that. And ear, okay, do the same thing. I would say this kind of another type of anime, but it's kind of animal anime. Okay. And you can do the fur inside a little bit too. Okay. Use the same technique. Okay. And we learned gradual change. I don't remember. We probably learned this too before a little bit, so we use that now. Okay. We use that to do something really practical, because we want to do our favorite toy. And if you have a pet, you can do them this way. Okay. And they all have furry edge for these things. Okay. Somehow it's like that, right? The nose usually is very smooth. Okay, don't have to do furry for the nose. Okay, and see, that's a little different. It looks better. Okay, and it's kind of a green thing when we have people inside. Okay. All right. At least my little panda is like that, right? Okay. All right. Okay, let's keep going. So this is a little bit curved here for the leg, front leg, and again we do the same thing for this edge. Okay, this edge needs to be furry also, and that's why we erase that a little bit more. See, that's why I told you this area, just use lighter way to draw the outline. Okay, all right. Now let's do the fur again. Okay. See, all from this here. Okay, and then do another group. Some shorter, some lighter, some longer, something like that. And some go this way, some goes down. Okay, they're different. Feel they're real. It's like that. See, it's very furry. I don't know how furry you can be, but we just try our best to give Panda some fur coat, right? Yeah, go along this line, but you do various curved lines of furs. Okay, and then usually this kind of area is dark. Okay, so you can do dark, a little bit gray shade. You can do. Going down lighter, right? Okay. Yeah, always consider that you can do a darker and lighter. Okay, always think about that. Okay, this side is kind of like a little bit darker, maybe. And you can do some darker one to show the texture of the fur. You can push a little bit harder to do that for some part. You can repeat by going back to do that. And it's kind of pretty dark and pretty light. Okay, then one more thing we need to do before we did even within a ball, this side is darker on this side. Okay, that's why I did this, and gradually getting a lighter. Okay, and this side will be the same. Okay, this is a little bit darker on this area, so we can do a little bit of that and get a transition of this. And also we do the fur on this ear too, okay? Furry ear, okay? It's not just a very smooth ear, right? That's another part of the panda, okay? And then we do the same thing for those parts, okay? All around the body is furry. You just think, where should we see the fur grow on this panda? Everywhere, right? That's why we do everywhere of the line, okay? See that kind of fur I'm doing, try to be random. Yeah, like this kind. Right? Okay, some need to be gapped, and some need to be pretty thick, lots of them. Okay, and then we can color these. Okay, like before, we color all the same direction. Okay, I mean all the same like this. Don't color this way randomly. Okay, try to be all the same. It'll be tight. Yeah, and that's done this way, and around this line will be darker, around this area will be darker. Okay, that's something you can add a little more, so you can see a little bit 3D, right? And you can do a little bit dark on this side too. Okay, and a little bit dark on this side. See, that's the interesting panda with the texture of fur. And also, when we see the panda, even the white area, they have this kind of a darker bottom. Okay, we can try to do a little bit of that. Okay, to make that even more 3D. See, it's like this is darker, this is gray. Okay. You can get a little fur on that too. Okay? Here, some fur here. And around here. So this panda looks a little bit different. Right, with this fur and this kind of way of coloring. Okay, the coloring has darker, lighter, and lighter. Okay, see, now we have this brightest, medium, and a little darker, and getting gradually even more darker. Okay, so that's done our interesting panda here that look like a furry, right? You know the trick. How did we? And we can always go back to change this area to make that more like a real. Okay. So your panda will be some kind of nail. Sometimes you can change the angle of the panda, or like sitting or walking, not just. So you can do another one. For example, we can do another one sitting here. Smaller one, right? Okay. And we can do sitting. Move your toy around to see the right angle. This one is like that, and the ear will be here, another one here. So you can use the same way to draw another. This is the center. This is nose, head, something like that. So you can start. This year, and erase this line. You don't want it. And we do the same thing to make the fur, right? So you can do your own panda together. So don't make the fur too long and too much obvious, okay? And not too short either. So just do a little bit proper size you feel like fur, and that'll be good enough. And all the edges, you can consider using fur-like texture to do it. And you can stop doing some part, okay? Not all the area you can do, should do. Stuff like that. And that is done like this. And this is kind of a arm. So you don't need to erase that part because we covered that, right? And this is the body, okay? Body is over here. See, the fur is too long. We make it short. And usually they have something like that. Three line. Darker around the bottom. Yeah, to be safe. If you don't have enough time to finish that perfectly like the first one, but this one you can quickly do some. Okay, that's about it. Okay, and if you want, you can always add some shadow on that. Remember, we always do this kind of a smudge with paper, and then we can do that. Shadow. And some body part, but just a little bit. Okay, don't do too much. Okay, just some area. Okay, carefully. Don't smudge everywhere. And the darker area, you can do that too. Do the things a little bit. Don't overuse your towel to smudge everything. Okay, a little bit of that. Okay, a little bit of this. And we learned this also before, so we can use these techniques. Right, okay, that's done. Okay, we have done these two pandas. Okay. And enjoy more of your own drawing